Hi guys, the timetable's much too small for us to give you very much detail on it. So we're going to very quickly give you a brief rundown of what's available in the timetable. We won't have too much time to explain everything, but we'll give you a wee bit of an idea of what it contains. So the first thing I'll let everyone know is from 9:30 till 10 o'clock every single day, 7 days a week, ADA will be running their online check-in, and that'll be for a half hour every day. That will be followed by the men's group at 10:30 till 11:30, and that's where we hope that men in recovery will have an opportunity to speak about stuff that might not feel so comfortable to speak in a mixed group. And we'll have opportunities to explore things that are very important to men in recovery, but it's a little bit more personal. That will be accompanied at the same time, but on another room and online. The women's group will be running. Lindsay, do you want to tell us a little bit about Lindsay, the women's group?
Yep. Super. Thank you. So yeah, the women's group, like the men's group, it's for women only, and it will be we'll be running a 6-week workshop on a round basis, where we'll cover everything from recovery, relationships, empowerment, and most importantly, it'll be fun. There'll be a bit of meditation, and it's all about women supporting women, and that'll be complemented by a drop-in, a weekly drop-in group, which will be at this time as well. Thanks, Dermot.
Thank you. ADA will be running the all recovery meeting between 2 and 3, and then AIR will be running between 3 and 5. What is being called an information session on anonymous fellowships and 12-step program. Basically, some of the guys who have found recovery by using a 12-step program and are members of the anonymous fellowships will be coming along and avail themselves to give information to others who may be interested in finding out a little bit more, but also hopefully to bust some of the myths that are going about what a 12-step program is and what it involves. So we'll go on to Tuesdays. Anything different in Tuesdays, Lindsay?
Thank you, Dermot. One of the big things on Tuesdays is we kick off what's called recovery schools. And I'll hand back to you to add a bit more about that. But also there's the media group. One of the big attractions, and this is where we on a Tuesday afternoon we record our weekly radio show. This is broadcast on Shmoo every week, and we use the Tuesday session to record the radio show. We have various different guests on. As we move forward, there will be opportunities to do other recording stuff, but this will be the recovery in action section where stuff gets done.
Wow, sounds amazing. Thanks, Linz. Yeah, so the recovery school, it'll involve quite a few different things, and it'll all have a recovery focus. It will include things like, some of you guys might remember the ORT in me, opiate replacement therapy in me. That's been redesigned and redeveloped into what is going to be called medication recovery in me. So we'll be holding these on a regular basis. We've also got the Valapurna Meditation Center. They're coming along and delivering an 8-week course on mindfulness practices, and that will be accompanied with a support group. Other things like recovery tool schools, different opportunities to learn a little bit about holistic and complementary therapies. That'll all be part of the recovery school timetable, and that will be availed on a Tuesday morning and a Thursday morning. In the afternoon, ADA will be running their ADAPT group online, and a face-to-face and online option between 11 and 12:30. Just a quick nod out to the family bereavement group. They hold a group once the first Tuesday, is it, Lindsay?
It is, yep. First Tuesday of the month from 12 noon to 1:30. And that's to support family members who have lost a loved one to addiction.
Yeah, like everything, if you want more details, please do check out our website or give us a shout on our landlines or on our email addresses. So we'll shift quickly on to Wednesdays. Wednesday mornings are pretty much devoted to providing various opportunities for family members. So that's family members who've been affected by the addictive behaviour or substance use of a loved one and would like to engage with support for themselves. We will be offering drop-in groups. So an opportunity for people who have had the same experience to share of their experience, but we'll also be delivering what's called craft training. That's community reinforcement and families training. And that's a program to assist family members to empower themselves with some tools that will assist them to manage what's going on a little bit better, and also while they're learning to support themselves, encourage their loved one maybe to engage with some treatment. What about the cuppas on the Wednesday afternoon, Linz?
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you. There's so much training and production and learning going on that there is sometimes a need just to sit and have a natter. So pretty much 2 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon, grab a cuppa, join us online, and that's your opportunity just to fill us in on what you've been up to and a bit more of a relaxed natter and a foo's your dues.
They're pecking fine.
Thank
Liz.
you.
And just let everyone know that ADA will be delivering a session of their self-coaching course, which is part of the DART program. That will be starting on the 17th of June.
9th of June. Yep.
Okay. Again, any more details you want with that, please check out our websites. So,
Oh, I think it's back to me. Sorry, Dermot. You already said, yeah, thank you. Perfect. You'd mentioned a Thursday recovery school already. So the Thursday afternoon is another media session. This is more the planning of stuff. So on top of our radio show, we produce a magazine, Recovery Matters, and that's articles that have been written by members. So if anyone wants to get involved with the magazine and write articles and the page designs and all that kind of stuff, that's a Thursday afternoon. And we're also progressing into making film and short animations, social media, website. There's so much happening in the media stuff, and it's all about making recovery visible. So that's our Thursday afternoon media session. Thank you.
Martin Linz. So certainly no excuses for anyone to not have stuff to occupy their time.
Indeed.
So we'll shift on to Fridays. Fridays we're devoting pretty much to training, the delivery of training. There will be various different courses worked on our rolling program. And again, we're limited time, but these will include peer-to-peer mentor training, a Steps to Excellence program, which is about developing self-awareness. We will be working with Scottish Recovery Consortium and delivering their developmental prospectus. That includes training from volunteer, basic volunteer introduction to peer mentorship, right up to the Recovery College, and then into delivering training for trainers. The idea of that is we will have guys coming through that process, having undergone the training themselves, they can then train to be able to deliver the courses. Sounds like a wonderful opportunity to me. Lindsay, you've organised some first aid training.
Yes, thank you. So we've been in touch with the British Red Cross, and they're going to help by delivering the basic first aid community training. And we thought that would be a good complement to the naloxone and overdose awareness training that the ADA currently deliver. So there's those kind of things on offer. The British Red Cross have also been working with sort of COVID recovery and connection and things like that. So we're looking into that as well. But there's options there for the basic first aid to complement the naloxone and overdose training as well.
I'll certainly be signing myself up to take part in some of that stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay, we will be hoping to avail opportunities to meet online and or face to face over the weekends as well, and also just to shout out that various fellowships, Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, Codependence Anonymous, they're also going to be running meetings from the Credo Centre. And again, details for these and the timings of them are all available on our websites and or their own websites. Have we missed anything?
Just a quick shout out for other, that's all obviously the training and the learning and more structured groups. But over and above that, there's the gardening group, the ADA run up at the Grove at Hazelhead. There'll be a walk into wellness group kicking off on a Saturday. And that's run by a couple of the AIR volunteers that have done the health walk leader training.
Yep.
And there's probably lots more stuff, that folk can get involved with. But as Dermot says, we're short on time, and keep an eye on the website www.aberdeeninrecovery.org, and all our social media pages, and you'll get kept up to date with everything that's going on.
And we really, really, really hope that you'll take advantage of some of these opportunities and embark on a journey of change, guys. It's worth it.
Definitely. It's got me to where I am.
Bye.
Bye.